Alright, back with another album review. Today's review is on Tiny Music, Songs of the Vatican Gift Shop by Stone Temple Pilots. This is the third album by STP and is a follow-up to Purple, which I talked about in the previous review. This album was produced and mixed by our good friend Brendan O'Brien, who also played the tambourine on some of the songs. The album was recorded by Nick Didia at Westerly Ranch in Santa Ynez, California between October of 95 and January of 96. Scott Weiland's vocal tracks are recorded at Hollywood Sound in Los Angeles and were engineered by Chris Goss and Tracy Chisholm. Karam Costanza was credited as a second engineer. The album was mixed at Bad Animals in Seattle and Southern Tracks in Atlanta. It was released on March 26, 96 on Atlantic Records. The 3-disc 25th anniversary edition was released in 2021, and I might get a hold of it someday. When STP were making this album, they decided to change up their style and incorporate some elements of glam rock, shoegaze, and neo-psychedelia to an extent. It still retains much of the band's signature grunge sound. I know that Deftones have also ventured into shoegaze, but that's a different story. Now let's talk about the songs. The intro to this album is Press Play. The song is fully instrumental and is written by all 4 members of the band. It also features Brendan O'Brien on the piano. Next song is Pop's Love Suicide. Scott Weiland and Dean DeLeo wrote the song. Honestly, this is one of my favorite songs on the album, despite the grim title. The track is featured as a B-side on the Trippin' on a Hole in the Paper Heart single. After that is Tumble in the Rough, which was released as a promo single on January 31st, 97. Scott wrote the lyrics by himself. Next up is Big Bang Baby, which was released as a single on March 23rd, 96. Scott said the band took inspiration from David Bowie when making this song, which explains why it touches upon glam rock. This is one of the band's most popular songs, and my dad regularly plays it on his radio show. STP also played the song when I saw them in 2018. A music video was made for the song, and I'm including a link in the description. Up next is Lady Picture Show, which was released as a single on November 6, 96. This track ventures into psychedelic rock. Scott Weiland said in his autobiography that the song is about a dancer who was gang raped. Now, this whole time I never realized that this song has such a dark backstory up until I did research on it. A music video was made and I'm including a link in the description. You follow up with And So I Know. Scott Weiland and Robert DeLeo wrote the song. The track also ventures into neo-psychedelia. That's followed up by Trippin' on a Hole in a Paper Heart, which was released as a single on July 2nd, 96. Scott once said in an interview that the lyrics are about a very bad acid trip. This is one of the band's most popular songs. It is one of the first songs of theirs I ever heard because my dad has been playing it on his radio show for a long-ass time. This is also one of my favorite STP songs, and I'm including a link in the description, a link to the music video in the description. The song after that is Art School Girl. Scott and Robert wrote the lyrics. What's after that is Adhesive. This track is featured as a B-side on the Big Bang Baby single. It even features Dave Ferguson on the trumpet. What comes next is Ride the Cliché. This track is featured as a B-side on the Trippin' on a Hole in the Paper Heart single. The track after that is Daisy. This is a fully instrumental track that was written by Robert. It was also featured as a B-side on the Big Bang Baby single. The finale of this album is 7 Caged Tigers. Scott and Dean wrote the lyrics. I read this album peaked at number 4 on the Billboard 200, and it was certified 2 times platinum by the RIAA by selling over 2 million copies in the US. Although it wasn't as successful as its predecessors, it was still considered a success. The album initially received mixed to positive reviews. It's just that Entertainment Weekly, Spin, NME, and especially those trash-ass hipsters at Pitchfork didn't like it. Pitchfork did give the 25th anniversary edition a positive review, but that does not exonerate them from what they originally said about it. That being said, fuck Pitchfork. Now for my thoughts. Even though I don't think this album is as good as its predecessors, I do enjoy it for what it is. It's normal for artists to change up their style, and this helps to make sure that no two albums from a certain artist sound the same. Overall, I recommend checking out this album. Now is the part where I question you. Have you listened to Tiny Music? If so, what do you think about it? What's your favorite song from it? How do you feel about STP changing up their style for this album? What are your thoughts on Brendan O'Brien performing on some of the songs? Let me know in the comments. If you like the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another review.